Hello, I'm Amanda Stone at the Chapin Branch of the Lexington County Public Library, and today we are going to explore Mango Languages, which is one of my favorite online resources that the library has. From the main page, you can go to the Resources tab and then Online Resources to get to a list of all the online resources that the library has access to. It's an alphabetical list. Also on the right-hand side, you can explore by topic. If you click M, you get to Mango Languages, which is the first one. And then you can click on Mango Languages, the title, to get to the resource. Now, the first page that you're going to see is actually a login page. You can see here, hopefully, that Lexington County Public Library System is on the front, so you know that you're on the right page. And then if you already have created a Mango Languages login or a profile, then you can enter it here. But if you're entering for the first time, we suggest, but it's not required, that you create a profile. And so you would do that by, at the bottom, clicking on Sign Up and then enter some information. And what that does is it saves your lessons and it saves the progress that you've made. If you look on the right-hand side, you can actually tell that there is an option to download to the App Store or Google Play. And so if you'd rather do this and work on your lessons on a device, it actually might be easier to download from the App Store so that it's formatted better for a smaller device. But it also works great just on a regular computer. Today, we're going to use Mango as a guest just to show you how it works. So we're going to click on Use Mango as a guest. And the front page you're going to see is Pick a Language. So you can see the popular languages listed below. I'm going to click See All so you can see all 70 language courses that are offered. My personal favorite is Pirate. You can actually learn how to speak like a pirate for Speak Like a Pirate Day. There's also Shakespearean English, which is kind of fun, as well as if you click on English, you actually get Learn English lessons that are for many different native language speakers. Today, we're going to use Spanish Latin American for our option, which is different than Spanish Castilian. The Castilian is what they use actually in Spain in the European version, whereas Latin American tends to be more what you hear here in the US. So the front page introduces us to the 5 different units, which is introductions, connections, community, lifestyle, and ambitions. And so each of these 5 units has a variety of chapters, and within the chapters are different topics. And then within each chapter are a specific number of lessons. So you can see in the middle section, introductions, 4 chapters, and 39 lessons. And so for each of these, chapter 1 has a title, Salutations and Small Talk, and then on and so forth. The easiest thing that you can do to start is just to click on the left-hand side, the big blue button, Start Learning. You can skip the tutorial for now. And then for each lesson, it's actually going to give you a summary of the goals and the grammar goals, and also the conversational goals that you're going to learn in each lesson. So once I click Start, it's actually going to start the conversation.
Even if it seems hard now, you'll learn to have conversations like this easily by the end of the chapter.
Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Buenos días. Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Estoy bien también. Gracias.
¡Qué día tan frío!
Bueno, que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente. Adiós.
So you can see there's a conversation that is between female 1 and male 1 in this case. And so you can see the sentences that they say. You can see it in Spanish and also, again, the English translation. And there are a couple options you can do from here. The blue circle repeats the entire lesson again, the whole conversation. If you want to hear just one of the sentences or statements, you can click the individual icons, the speaker icons on the right.
Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
And so once you're done listening, you can click the next button at the bottom.
Now, let's learn how to say hello.
Hola.
Listen closely one more time.
Hola.
And so then they're going to piece out new concepts or new words, and it's going to give you the English translation, the Spanish word, and then 3 options at the bottom, which are the circles. And so I'm going to actually go from the right hand to the left hand side. The blue circle replays. The green circle just gives the word, and it also gives a phonetic pronunciation to help you pronounce it correctly.
Hola.
And then the left-hand side is a voice comparison option. And I'm not going to click on it now, but if you have a microphone, it allows you to compare how you say the word using your microphone with the language speaker in the program. And you can compare them. It's pretty interesting, and you can do it multiple times to see how close you can get to the pronunciation that they do.
Did you notice that although
Hola.
starts with the letter H, it is not pronounced? The letter H is always silent in Spanish.
So within each lesson, you get grammar notes to help you pronounce words correctly.
What's the way to say hello?
And so here, you've got a question, and you can record, or it gives you a certain amount of time,
Hola.
and then it gives you the answer.
Here's how you would say good morning.
Buenos días.
And so then each lesson repeats in the same way. And I'm not going to go through all the lessons, but you can see at the top of the page, it gives you where you are in each unit, chapter, and lesson. It also gives you how many pages there are. So here we've done 6 out of the 24 pages for lesson 1. So the green bar shows where we are. And so it gives you a reference for how long the lesson is and how far you are in. You can always go back using the back button. And it will also save your work if you have created a profile. I'm going to click the X on the top left-hand side, and that brings you back in to the main page in the language that you're working on. And so if you look, there's actually a little blue icon on the one lesson, so you know that that's where you are. You can also click on the big blue button at the top that says Resume Learning. And so that's going to show you exactly where you are. And there are practices built in as you come in each day, or each time you come in to the lesson. If you look on the left-hand side, you also can see there are 5 main units, but there are also specialty units. So if I click on medical, it's going to give language and topics that are specifically related to that unit. So it's going to have words that are medical words or medical topics. They've got one on diabetes, another one on medication and dosage. At the top, we have been in the Learn section. However, there are 2 other sections, Explore and Tools. Explore, not every language has this option, but the ones that do have Mango movies. And so Spanish does have these Mango movies. There are culture topics in these movies that make it interesting to practice. And so if I click on the first one, there are 2 options. There's a movie mode where you can just sit back and watch the movie. There's also an engage mode. And so in the engage mode, it actually will give you dialogue, tips, it'll give you grammar, and it'll give you short lessons. So you'll watch part of the movie, it'll stop, you'll do a lesson, and then you'll go on to more of the movie. You can also choose multiple types of subtitles. You can have no subtitles at all. You can choose Spanish subtitles in this case, English subtitles, or both. Finally, there's a tools option. And here in the tools option, there is a quick way to get to the Google Translate. And so it will translate from many different languages into many other different languages. So here, I love the library, amo la biblioteca. So that's really the extent of how to learn each language. It's repetition along with adding different grammar, vocabulary, and then additional topics for each day and for each unit. If you'd like to look at other languages, you can click on the orange button, and this will get you to additional languages. It will also give you how long you've been learning each of these languages, as well as the number of completed lessons. So as you go in and learn different lessons on different days, this is a way that you can keep track. You can also delete if you want, but that means you will start over at the beginning and they won't know that you've done any of the lessons so far. Finally, I do want to make a plug that for some languages, particularly the Lexington County Public Library has other options that you can explore. We have print books in Spanish, and then also we have ebooks in multiple languages, both in Libby and in Hoopla. So you might want to take time to explore those as well. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you.